It's Tuesday, July 13th. Coming up live on The View. Clay Aiken is our special guest co-host weighing in on Hot Topics. From Mel Gibson's latest threats of violence against his ex, to why more parents are saying, I love my kids, but hate my life. And a lot of the country is in a sizzling heat wave. But find out why there's a push to ban air conditioners. Plus, Bret Michaels is taking on rumors he's replacing Simon on Idol, revealing how close he really came to dying of a brain hemorrhage during Celebrity Apprentice, and picking up a sixth string to serenade the co-hosts. Then, the online queen of cutting calories, Hungry Girl, has picnic and summer party food and cocktail classics that'll have you digging in and still fitting into your bathing suit. All that, Hot Topics, and more, coming up live on The View.
Welcome to The View. Joining us as guest co-host this morning, please welcome the fabulous Clay Aiken. Yeah. Hey. You good?
I'm okay. I've got it under control.
You said you're going through your voice.
I'm going through puberty today for some reason. Finally, I don't know. I've got my voice. Finally, after 32 years, things are finally dropping. So
when you're 50, it'll really drop, you know what I'm saying?
Having to talk over you ladies is going to be tough as it is.
You could just sing over us.
I'm just going to have to, not today. Not today. You don't want to hear this.
We're glad you're here,
Thank
Clay.
you. My pleasure. Thank you.
I have to inform y'all, it is the sad news. Yankees owner, George Steinbrenner, has passed away at 80 years old. So we just wanted you all to know this. And, you know, we wish his family just everything from our hearts. Yes. And, you know, it's the Yankees. It's a New York franchise, and he was our wild
How long did you
Yankee
know Mr.
owner.
Steinbrenner?
I probably knew him since I became Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh,
because he came to my first Broadway show, and it was, you know, like this. Because it was George Steinbrenner, and it was the Yankees, and it was amazing. He was quite a guy. Not, you know, didn't like him all the time, but, you know, we don't like anybody all the time. But God bless the dude, because he brought New York to many, many good heights. So, we're talking about highs. Let's talk about some lows. I mean, some real lows. Talk about jackassian behavior. Radar Online has released even more Mel Gibson alleged rants to his ex-girlfriend. Here is some of it.
You were hitting a woman with a child in her hands. You, what kind of man is that? Hitting a woman when she's holding a child in her hands, breaking her teeth twice in the face. What kind of man is that?
Oh, you're all angry now.
You're gonna get to, you know what?
Sure.
You're gonna answer one day, boy, you're gonna answer.
Huh?
Bear.
What? What are you threatening me?
Nothing. I'm not the one to threaten.
I'm threatening. I'll put you in a rose garden, you. You understand that? Because I'm capable of it. You understand that? Get a restraining order. For what? What are you going to get a restraining order for? For me being drunk and disorderly? For hitting you? For what?
Yeah, for hitting.
I think those things qualify.
This is like, that was a major... it just keeps coming out.
This guy is going to have a career now is if they find out Oksana is a Russian spy. That's all I can say.
She missed her falling because she's good. This was, I mean, obviously, whatever transpired, she got him to somewhat admit to something there, right? And then she
said she had a microphone in her diamond ear.
It's very clear.
Well,
we know that it's real, right?
directed.
I think we know that this is Mel, but what I was thinking was, when he was married,
it's insane.
I think his first wife's name was Robin, when he was married to Robin and with the 8 kids. Like, you never heard of a peep from Mel Gibson. I don't know if it's the stability of marriage, because there's obviously a problem. You started hearing all these things when he separated from Robin, you know, being at the bar.
For many years.
And I'm saying, and for many years, and you never ever heard anything like this from Mel Gibson.
Doesn't mean it necessarily didn't occur either. We don't know.
No, we don't know. I mean, that's the craziest thing.
We don't know, but this part we know.
This is insane. This is, as I tried to describe yesterday, it's, you know, but I like the word jackassian because this is jackassian behavior.
You know,
this is jackassian
when you
behavior.
talk about people being able to separate the art from the person, because, you know, he did Passion of Christ, and I remember going to see Passion of Christ, and I was on the floor sobbing, you know, thankful that this man...
Was it that bad?
No, it was that good. It was that good because the visual of what Jesus Christ went through to die for our sins, it hit me. It was so powerful, and I remember thinking, wow, Mel, thank you for bringing the world this message in this movie. And so and it saddens me because I was a big fan of Mel Gibson's, to think that he is having these problems, and he needs help. But, you know, when you try to separate the art from the
Christian organizations are silent on him now. You know, he was big in the James Dobson, the Family Council Christian muckety muck. He backed him up when he did those anti-Semitic rants. But now,
I'm not silent. I'm praying for the man because he's got a problem.
I mean, and I think he does need prayers and a lot of help. And I don't know if he'll be silent for long. And I don't think anyone is without redemption in terms of Christianity. So if he were to come and say,
they're not backing him up right now, because how can you back up somebody who uses that kind of language against a woman?
No,
you
of
can't.
course not. I mean, language alone is seemingly abusive.
And obviously, he practically admits he hit her in that
anybody should be trying to back him up. You're trying to figure out what's going on with him. That's what I don't think you let him go. You got to figure out what's going on. And can we help this person?
No,
there's
no discussion of rehab, because when you go to rehab, there's a chance that you can...
I think he was
in therapy. So, you know, you know what? Thank God none of us are going through it. Do you know what I mean? There, but for the grace of God, go we. And, you know, I've gotten a lot of... Sorry?
I wouldn't be in that position. I don't really identify with this at all.
But maybe not that particular position.
Maybe not, but maybe you wouldn't hit somebody and you wouldn't allow someone to hit you.
That's right.
You wouldn't tape somebody yelling at you on the phone. People tape stuff. I mean, it's going on and on and on.
I would do that. If I were in her position, I would have done the exact thing.
She's smart to do that, because then I think it empowers the woman. There's some ways that you need to be empowered.
Take it to the police and say, this is what's happening. Why is it at the tablet? See, this is the thing that bothers me, and it bothers me whenever anybody does it. If there's a beef, take it to the cops, to the people who can take care of it, to release it.
Well, she has a restraining order.
Well, but
why do they have these tapes?
Well, that's my question.
It's also reported, too, and no one knows if this is true, that there was money offered to her to not say anything that was going on. So you have to understand money is also power and can be used as a weapon.
Listen,
and if he indeed was using it to try to muffle her...
Nobody knows that better than me, but if somebody's kicking your behind and punching you in the face while you're holding your kid, and you don't go to the cops first, you go to Radar Online?
But she did go.
I'm a little scared of you right now. I'm gonna have to
She didn't cover herself. She got a restraining order.
But when did she get the restraining order? And how long are these? You know, this is.
We'll find out, because it's all going to be in a police report pretty soon.
That's what I'm waiting for.